This serene countryside is now called Boston Corners, New York, a town with an unusual past. Originally, this land belonged to Mount Washington, Massachusetts. Known at the time as Boston Corner, it was the farthest southwestern edge of the state, 150 miles from Boston itself. Back in 1731, the border between New York and Massachusetts was set along the Taconic Mountain range. It was a natural boundary, but not a practical one. The nearest law enforcement was in Pittsfield, a full day's ride over the hills. That natural barrier turned Boston Corner into a kind of city of refuge. Criminals, fugitives, and illegal prize fighters found it the perfect place to carry out their illicit activities. By 1852, the New York Central's Harlem Line reached the area. Just a year later, on October 12, 1853, the town saw one of its most notorious events, a 37-round bare-fisted prize fight between John Morrissey and Yankee Sullivan. Around 3,000 spectators descended on the quiet hamlet. After several raucous and destructive days, many of the unwanted visitors finally boarded a passing freight train back to New York City, while others went south on foot, causing mayhem in Millerton. That was the breaking point. Frustrated residents of the hamlet petitioned to join New York State. Massachusetts and New York both agreed, and Congress confirmed it in 1855. And on April 13, 1857, Boston Corner officially became part of Ancram, New York. Carol Falcetti and her husband Norman Osofsky have lived on their farm in Boston Corners for many years. In 2019, historian Jim Mackin, RJHS board member Jane Peck, and Copake resident Bruce Darling set out into the woods to find the official survey marker dating all the way back from 1731.
Norm said he always knew this was kind of important, but we didn't think until we met Jim, until Jim said, well, we found the mark of the original tri-corner.
Yeah, he had a New York Times article describing where it was.
Yeah.
And it was just at the end of a stone wall. We scuffed around in the leaves, and what's this? And it was maybe sticking up off the ground, buried in leaves,
Yes,
like that
it was
much.
more buried, yes. We've
Yeah.
been keeping it clear. And Norm said, and was there a trailer at the end of the road? And Jim said, yes. And he said, and you were on a woods road? And Jim said, yes. And Norm turned to me and he said, that's our property.
Right.
So right away we came to look for it.
Oh, I see.
So when you got up here, Jane,
Yes. Well, we went with our feet, like this. I think Bruce got down on his hands and knees. Yeah. So it was.
Jim and Ed Masters came. They think that this is the original one that was done for the oblong, because they looked at how it was made and what it was made out of, and they don't think it was the 1853. I'm not too sure exactly. But this would have been ascertained again as the original marker in 1853.